Hey guys, I want to talk to you about fillet knives this morning. I don't get a whole lot of requests for fillet knives, but I'm an old ex-fisherman, charter captain, and so forth, so I kind of am interested in them because I used one a whole lot back in my younger days when I was hauling charter fishing deals down off the South Texas coast. And when we would come in from fishing, well, I would, most of the time, I would be the one that cleaned the fish. So I had a little old fillet knife I used on trout and redfish and everything, and I've still got that thing. This is it. You can still see some of the old scales are still on the the sheath and everything, and it was a Japanese model of some kind that back then I don't even know how I come by it, but you can see how it was made, and I used that little old knife a lot, and got used to it, and it worked well for what I was doing in filleting trout and everything. So I'm a little bit interested in fillet knives because of my past situation in doing a lot of filleting of fish. I've tried doing a handcrafted model in the past, but I haven't had much success at being able to do that. There's a few problems that arise when you start to try to do a handcrafted model. One of the problems is that most everybody's going to buy a $10 fillet knife. You know, that you can get a Rapala or whatever at Walmart or somewhere a whole lot cheaper than what I'm going to be able to build one for. The sheath will cost more than that I build, so it's not going to happen that way. So trying to find a big enough volume of guys that'll pay $300 for a fillet knife it's going to take a lot of customer input, a lot of customers to be able to find some that will warrant me being able to even put my time into trying to design one that will work. Another problem that I found is I like a good quality steel. I was trying to make them out of S35VN, which is a good quality steel. It'll hold an edge well, and I could heat treat my way and have a really good knife that would last a long time and would hold an edge really well and so forth. But being able to find S35VN in a thin steel, that little knife I showed you was only a 1/32 thick, and so trying to find a S35VN, you're just not going to be able to find it that thin. I can find it in about 109 thousandths, which is around what, 7/64 or something like that, which is about 3 times thicker than that little knife that you just saw. And so that's another problem that I ran into in trying to find that. I could have gone to a lower quality steel and find some in a 1/32 thick, but I wanted to try to use a top quality steel to be able to do it. So with that said, I've tried one. Okay, I'm in the process, at least right now, of trying one. I'm going to give it to a guy that I don't fillet much anymore. This knife business takes up most of my time, as well as other things that Marie has me doing. So we've got this guy. I've got a brother-in-law that does a lot of fishing, and I'm going to let him try this knife. And I just wanted to show it to you this morning and show you what I've got. I really like my sheath. I come up with this sheath I did, and it works really well. It's kind of geared toward the old Randall style sheath, you know, that he uses on his fillet knives, which are thicker than this knife. So I'm going to show this one to you. I've styled it after that old knife that you just looked at a while ago, and this is what it looks like right now. It may change because this is just a prototype. You can see the prototype written on it there, and it's what I'm trying to work with. Now you can see that the thickness of it is a little thicker than what the other. Let me pull this other one out now. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. You can see that the thickness is a whole lot different in that thickness and that thickness. So as far as flexibility goes, you're not going to have the flexibility in this one that you've got in this one, you see. So that's the one of the problems that I described to you a while ago. As far, it is somewhat flexible. I don't want to cut myself here, but it's not going to break easily, you know, but it is a little thinner than the ones that I've tried before. I've got it in this 109 thousandths thick stuff that will work. About 7/64 is what it measures out to. I don't know what that is in millimeters. I'm old school, born American, raised American, so I measure in American, and I'm sorry about that for you guys that are millimeter guys, but that's just the way it is with us old farts. I'm going to go ahead and give that to my brother-in-law and let him try it for a while, and I'll get back to you on this fillet thing. If any of you have an interest in these fillet knives like this, let me know. I don't want to waste my time. I can put it into something else that will that may be more interesting to you guys, but just wanted to show you that and let you mull it over, see if you would want to pay for a handcrafted lifetime knife that you can fillet fish with. Okay, thanks guys. Y'all have a great day.